Ohio and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will have first crack at this one. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great deep.
There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. We're trying to come out. We're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Oh, and they blocked it. He picks it up. That's a live ball. He takes it the distance, and you can give him two.
How about the job by this field goal block unit? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're scooping it up. You're taking it the other way and putting 2 points on the scoreboard.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle. It's Wolf. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fakes to grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Complete on the comeback. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. The give to the back. Finding open areas. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. The pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. From the gun, running back gets to give. Powers through the defender. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. They're going to test the right side with this one. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Running back searching for a hole. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the RPO, complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Spits it out to the back. It's caught. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll try the run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. He's going to fire deep. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top. And the Vols came away with a win. wasn't a blowout, but it is a W.
Makes his man miss.
An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Here's the handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Good completion on the outroute. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The run from the shotgun. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this less than stellar performance is something you just can't afford when you have a veteran signal caller. They thought they'd be able to lean on their passing game, but so far it has been a complete struggle. Turnover didn't help either. They've got to take care of the football. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they turn it into a defensive score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This senior has seen it all behind center over his career, but not much going so far. There's been next to zero execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They're going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch and stride inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. It's almost as if he's racing against himself out there. This speed, dare I say, is Galloway-esque.
Yes, definitely can fly, and it dictates the whole coverage. It dictates the defense to you. You think you want to put that guy on an island with a cornerback? No, I better get a safety over the top to help. He changes the whole structure of a defense with that blazing speed.
And the Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying him out there.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be brought down. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Moses, Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Yost. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Slithers into space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wide out. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Yost. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Fires to the big fella. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Wide open downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The give to the tailback. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Oh, that may be in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Tulane was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in New Orleans. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They punted away on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Man, we knew coming into this this game just how explosive this offense could be. And a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Little touch pass to the receiver. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. The Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Yost. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Hines is back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Yost. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Looking to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off. And even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Now facing a third and long. Power football with the run. Past the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. To the air on second down. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Off the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too.
Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
As a defender, I love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting...
Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it to him on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. To the air on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. The short hands, it's Yost. And he'll be brought down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few players, I think, in college football, David, that you need to know where they line up each and every play because they're going to disrupt everything. This guy has been that all throughout his career. 40 sacks. That is unbelievable.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll leave it with him. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man quickly. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They boot it away. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Buckeyes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. On the move at the 30. Counting on the Jets. Touchdown Buckeyes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Fires to the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
It is so nice when you get a team down and you know the pass is coming, they have to pass, and that's why that dude's got 3 sacks, because they're pummeling them. All passing situations, all rushing the passer, all padding the stats.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He'll throw on 3rd down. Punts it out of the air. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the draw. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Might as well give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Now from inside the red zone. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Oh, what a cut! Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll start this drive going to the air. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and he comes up with a massive play right there.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He's got it on the move.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Unloads quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns. I mean, well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. When you've got a veteran behind center as they have, he has... And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Northwestern will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the grab close to the logo. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fights off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Back open in the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for first down.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Vic. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.